I'm Randy, the Natural Couture.
This is Dean Lister.
I'm Stefan Bonner.
This is Canada Spider Grove.
I'm Cara Present. This is Brandon Truth Vera.
Hey, I'm Ariane Celeste.
Yeah, I'm Chuck Liddell.
I'm Forrest Griffin, and you're watching the MMA Fix.
From the joint inside the Hard Rock, I'm Dave Farra for the MMA Fix, standing next to the champ, Urijah Faber, the California Kid. How are you, my friend?
Pretty good, man. Just had my buddy win his fight, so that's awesome.
5 rounds with Jens Pulver. Tons of people tuned in on Versus. What was it, like 1.5 million?
Oh, I'm not even sure. Quite a few, yeah. A lot of guys watched that fight, so it was an awesome fight, man. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, all 5 rounds, and now you've got a big fight coming up at the next W.E.C., which is in September. Tell me about your opponent and what your game plan is going to be.
My opponent's Mike Brown, and he's really well-rounded. He's a tough guy. He's supposed to be real strong, kind of big for the weight class, and 19-4. He's fought in Japan, he's fought in the UFC, and he's been around for a long time, so just looking to take him out, man.
Featherweight division is stacked with you on top. Mike Brown's been kind of quiet, but he's also very highly ranked. Do you think this is your toughest fight to date in the W.E.C.?
It's hard to say. I'll let you guys know after the fight, but every fight I take serious, and all these guys that the W.E.C. is throwing at me are top-notch competitors, so I'm expecting the worst.
I'm getting kind of some weird vibes from some fighters just around Vegas. Even Roger Huerta the other day was talking about how he's in the UFC, but he doesn't feel like that's the only place he can go now. With you being in a position that you are, where you're just so dominant in your weight class in the WEC, do you ever hope that the UFC develops a featherweight division you can transition over, or are you just happy being the champ in the WEC?
What they're doing is really focusing on the lightweights here at the WEC. We've got the best guys in the world, so it's just a matter of time before I think WEC is just as popular, if not more popular than the UFC, because they're doing the same thing. I think they're going to take the heavier guys from the WC and put them in the UFC and keep WC as the lightweight guys. So I'm a lightweight, and this is my home. I look to be here for a long, long time.
The only blemish on your record is Tyson Griffin, who fights at 155. And I actually was talking to him, and he said that he thinks that you're scared to move up a weight class to fight him in the UFC. Set the record straight. Is that true?
He doesn't think I'm scared. I would hope he doesn't think I'm scared. I'm not scared of anybody, especially not Tyson. I already fought Tyson. I'll fight him again whenever.
Would you be willing to move up a weight class if you got a shot at, say, BJ Penn? I know that you trained with him, he's your boy, but that aside.
BJ's my boy, and I'd fight BJ too.
Yes. Yeah. You're on a 13-fight win streak. Does that add pressure, or are you just like, I'm awesome?
No pressure, just going out there not to get beat up. I'm not the type of guy, like you said, who's going to get beat up, and I'm out there ready to prove it.
With all this attention on MMA now on a national landscape, primetime showing it, everyone in the world's talking about MMA. How exciting is that for you as a fighter? Because the paychecks are starting to get a little bit bigger with competition. That's always a good thing for the athletes, right?
Yeah, it's a great thing. We need to have options out there, and luckily for me, I'm with the best team in the world, the W.E.C., and want to keep reigning supreme, man. Make that cash and have fun, live the dream. And
you're starting to get some real deal sponsors. No Fear Energy, right?
Yeah, No Fear Energy's Pepsi, and No Fear Clothing is another sponsor of mine, Cage Fighter and MMA Authentics, and man, I really appreciate all the fans and everyone who watches me and loves me out there. It means a lot to me, and I'm doing my best to keep you all entertained.
We're looking forward to seeing your fight September 10th, WEC 36 down in Hollywood, Florida. Thanks for talking to us here on the MMA Fix.
All right, my pleasure. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
I'm Dave Farra. Thank you very much for watching RawVegas.tv.